Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore from my wardrobe in June of 2022. Yes guys, it's that time of the month again, time to talk about the 5 favorite pieces from my wardrobe that I was wearing in the past month, a series that was initially started from a request from one of you guys. And I've actually forgotten who it was. Actually, is this the... No, this isn't the 1 year anniversary of this series. We've been doing it for a lot shorter than that, right? It was like late last year. I think we're close though. I think we're getting there. But yeah, guys, we're now up to June, as obviously we are in July at the moment. So we've got to talk about June, the first month of winter in Australia. Now, I say winter, but it's never really that bad. Like okay, to give you context, like winter in Australia is like on a really cold day, super cold in the morning. But then by like midday, early afternoon, it'll peak to like easily the teens in Celsius. So like, 11 to 15 degrees, potentially depending on your state, if you're living in the hotter states, even almost up to 20 degrees or over 20 degrees. And yeah, I mean, when I think of winter, I think of like below 10 degrees constantly. But like a day where it like consistently stays below 10 degrees is very rare. That's very rare. And it was in June, it has been in July. We don't have like incredibly cold winters. Like we have, I would safely say probably around 10 days a year where it gets to below 10 degrees and doesn't go above 10 degrees Celsius. So, I mean, look, you could probably prove me wrong with like actual facts and evidence, but I'm purely going off anecdotal things here, like, yeah, it just doesn't feel that cold. And like, some Australians make a big deal about it. Oh man, it's so cold this winter. And it's like, dude, it was like 20 degrees yesterday. Like, chill out. So yeah, I mean, and I hate that because like winter's my favorite season. I love the cold. I love rocking multiple layers. And you may be like, Daniel, what are you smoking? Why do you think winter's so great? Well, with winter, if you're cold, you can chuck on another layer. Comparatively, if it's summer, you can't just take off another layer. You've only got so many layers on. You can't just take off your skin. You can't get cooler and cooler, but you can get warmer and warmer with winter. And I like that. It allows you to also, it also just allows menswear clothing to come out in its full, because I feel like menswear strengths is when you have heaps of layers. You're looking like a brick of clothing, you just layer upon layer upon layer. You're looking thick. And you just got layers, man. And it just, like, it looks sick. That's where menswear shines. And then I think exactly the opposite. I think when it comes to women, I think in summer where it's like single layers that are working to the body type, I think that's where women's wear really shines. But hey, that's a whole conversation that we can have in the comment section below on where we think menswear shines and where we think women's wear shines. Obviously, it's case by case basis, but yeah, in general, I think that men look better in winter when you're able to layer up and dress up a little bit more. And I love it. It allows me to actually pull out more than just one item of clothing and wear it during the season. But yeah, as expressed, in Australia, it's not really cold enough to still do that. I found myself during June still rocking I'd still rock like a base layer of like a merino turtleneck from Uniqlo, but I wouldn't be chucking on like dense, heavy layers like, like a leather jacket or, like a quilted jacket or something like that. Like it didn't get that cold where I could comfortably wear that and go about my day, because I'd actually find myself getting a little bit too hot in a merino wool turtleneck and that heavy layer. So yeah, you'll notice that a lot of the pieces in probably this list and in July's list, there might be one heavy outwear piece mentioned, but then most of the other outwear pieces I mention are quite light or, probably more spring, maybe more fall pieces for you guys. It's just how the Australian winter goes. But anyway, we've discussed Australian winter, we've discussed menswear quite a bit. Let's actually start talking about pieces. So yeah, in today's video, I'll be discussing the 5 pieces that I saw myself wearing a lot during the month, the pieces that I really loved. I'll dive into how I was wearing them, what I like about them, everything like that. These 5 pieces are not in any hierarchy, so piece number 5 isn't better or worse than piece number 1. It's just these are 5 pieces. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about number 5. Okay, well, to start it off with piece number 5, we've got a reoccurring one that I've had to put my feet through hell to finally, you know, wear it in to ease it up a little bit. We have the Doc Martens Industrial, what is it, the B8 249s? Yeah, there we go. I'll showcase the front of the box to you. The Doc Martens B8 249 Occupational. I mean, it says occupational on the box, but then on the back where they've embossed it, you can see it says Doc Martens Industrial. And boy, they were not lying. This is some industrial grade stuff, man. This took months of just like wearing it around the house and then wearing it outside, and it's still like, well, I've made progress. So when I first wore it, my feet would 100% bleed. Like, this would just dig into my heels and it would be super, super tough. But now, especially in the month of June when I was rocking them, I could wear them in a week, and then after wearing them for a day or two, my feet were only red raw, but there was no blood. So, you know, we're moving up in the world. There used to be, now there isn't. So, look, one day I'll be able to wear them for a full week, not even have sore feet. It's gonna take a while to get to that point though. I'm really gonna soften up this leather, man. But yeah, I mean, this is like one of my few options if I want a derby at a size US 16/17. What are my other options, really? I mean, if you guys, seriously, if you guys have any options for a derby that is durable, looks kind of nice, at a size US 16 or 17, drop them in that comment section below, send them my way via Instagram, hit me up. Because yeah, I've only got a few options and this one is killing my feet. But yeah, I really hope to break into it. I haven't been rocking them a lot in July because I've been rocking my Converse that I recently unboxed on the channel a lot more. But yeah, in June and in May, I was rocking these as much as I could, all the time at home, but only like once a week or maybe twice a week out and about, because, you know, just wearing them for like 8+ hours outside and at work, the leather just got too much. It was just making my feet go raw. It was, yeah, it was too much. But yeah, as I said, I'm hoping to break them in eventually to the point where I could rock them for a full week and it would just be, you know, my feet would be fine. And eventually they'll get to that point. That's just how, you know, leather shoes are when they've got no cushioning on the inside of them. You just got to keep wearing them, and eventually, after a lot of band-aids, a lot of blood, and a lot of raw feet, they'll eventually be comfortable. or you could just wear a pair of sneakers, canvas shoes, and they're comfortable straight away. But we don't talk about that, you know. No, we got to wear the uncomfortable shoes because they look nice and formal. But I mean, yeah, there is some good compromises these days. Like, there are definitely some good derbies that are way more comfortable than these. It's just that at my size, I ain't got many options, and this is my only option that I have at the moment. But yeah, this is definitely going to go as piece number 5, guys. I was rocking this all the time in June. Now, piece number 4, guys, it's actually going to go to a piece that I unboxed a little while ago on the channel, but I have been wearing all the time during winter. And I was wearing it a little bit during fall, but it was still a little bit too warm in fall/autumn to be rocking this piece. What we have is the Uniqlo merino wool turtleneck. I bought it in a navy, a gray, and a black color a while back, and it's just the perfect base layer piece for outfits during winter. So if it's like below 10 degrees, I'll wear this merino wool turtleneck, and then I'll wear like a leather jacket or a quilted jacket, or, you know, a twill cotton jacket, or something heavy, a heavy jacket essentially, over the top, and that'll keep me pretty nice and warm. Like, I won't be complaining at all. It's nice. Then if it's a day where it's going to be above 10 degrees, below 15, or maybe 10 degrees and peaking maybe a little bit above 15 degrees Celsius, I'll still wear the merino wool turtleneck, but instead of a heavier jacket, I'll go with something a little bit lighter, like a polyester one or a nylon one, or maybe even denim. Yeah, maybe even denim, because you know, I mean, depending on what the weight of the denim is, yeah, I could do that instead. But yeah, its versatility was awesome during that colder month during June, because yeah, depending on if it was super cold, I could just chuck a heavier jacket over the top of this merino wool turtleneck, or if it was only slightly cold, I could just chuck a little bit of a lighter weight jacket over the top of it. So yeah, super handy, and the colors are really nice. As I mentioned, I've got it in the gray, black, and navy. I was wearing the black, the most versatile color. Looks awesome, but yeah, I would recommend going to a Uniqlo and picking them up for sure. And then obviously further down the line, picking up a more higher end one as a replacement that has maybe even a better cut to your body type. But yeah, I love it. I own an extra large in the black and then a 2XL in the gray and navy. And I love the fit of both. I wish a 2XL in the black was available when I bought it, because I think a 2XL in the black would just be, I don't know, just that perfect size. Because the XL is nice, it's like tight, it's a nice look. But a 2XL, I don't know, man. It just would have hit different. I don't know. I would love to. Maybe it's available now and I should go back and have a look. But yeah, it's an awesome piece. Definitely recommend picking this up for winter, guys. I was wearing it all the time and I had to mention it as piece number 4. Now, as I just mentioned, on those days where it was like above 10 degrees Celsius, maybe getting closer to the mid-teens or the higher teens Celsius, like 15 degrees or something like that, I'd be rocking the merino wool turtleneck that I just mentioned. But then my go-to jacket for that kind of weather was the Undercover Spring-Summer 2020 Cindy Sherman Untitled 21 bomber jacket. Oh my god, what a title, right? This piece, yeah, look, man, I was like, I don't give this piece enough love. And then on those warmer days in winter where it was 10 to 15 degrees, I was chucking this over the top of the turtleneck, or just chucking it over the top of my button-up shirt that I was wearing to work. And I fell in love with it. I was like, this is my go-to jacket for this winter season. I'm loving that. Even though it's meant for a spring-summer season, like it's a super lightweight jacket. It's, you know, Cupro lining and I think a polyester exterior. It's super lightweight, but it worked really well on those warmer winter days where it wasn't below 10 degrees. It was definitely above 10 degrees because, yeah, it's just super lightweight. And I love the cut on it. A size 5 is the perfect size for me in that one. I would love to pick up the other bomber jackets from that spring-summer 2020 season in a size 5, but yeah, I mean, this is actually the most common one that I see in a size 5, but the other bomber jackets from that season, I don't see them too often. So, I mean, in all honesty, you don't see spring-summer 2020 undercover pieces prop up in a size 5 too often in general, but yeah, this is definitely the more common bomber jacket that I see out of all the other ones that released in that season. But I would love to collect them all because, yeah, this Untitled 21 one has just made me fall in love with it. Such an awesome piece. Definitely would love to pick up more bomber jackets from Jun Takahashi, but we'll have to see if any size 5s prop up. But yeah, I was wearing this one all the time in June, and I had to mention it at piece number 3. Now for piece number 2, guys, we have a very lovely knit that I have I've fallen in love with over the past couple weeks, because it's just like initially the material was a little bit scratchy, but after wearing it a little bit, wearing in the wool and stuff, it is super soft. Perfect. It's made me go on the hunt for the other knits that season, but they've all disappeared now. What we have is the Fall Winter 2021 Undercover landscape knit, the one with the Queen's head covered with a red triangle, maybe making a political statement there, with this awesome landscape that looks like it's been cut up by Zorro, because it's got a huge Z in it, but yeah, the colors on it, the material, again, initially was a little bit rough, but when you wear it in, when you wear that wool in, it's comfy, very comfy. Love the color of the knits. It's, yeah, as I said, it's made me go on the hunt for the knits from that season in a size 5. Like, I'm out there trying to get the Godzilla one, trying to get the Angels one. There was another one, wasn't there? I'll have to look into that. Pretty sure there was another one as well, but fantastic knits. Yeah, love them. Awesome. Definitely going to be on the hunt for the other ones. Colors are really nice. Fit was really nice. I was wearing this knit on probably on the middle ground, probably like, you know, like around 10 degrees Celsius, maybe when it was a little bit warmer. It just because it's wool, you know, you stay warm with that wool. And I was wearing it over the top of my button-ups that I picked up recently, the Uniqlo ones. It was a nice look because the neck lining of that knit is really tight, so it sits really nicely around a collared shirt. Yeah, really nice little look there, very nice little piece. And I definitely had to mention it as one of my favorite pieces that I wore during June. Piece number one, guys, this one was actually quite a recent pickup as well. But it was meant to be, well, I was meant to pick it up a long time ago, but with the whole shipping situation that Satire offered, it took a while to actually get here. But what we have is the Fall Winter 2021 Insomnia Moths Marcus Akesson crewneck sweater. Beautiful colors on this crewneck sweater. Beautiful colors. I really like the graphic on this one. I really wish they actually did it in a hoodie version for that season. That would have been awesome because the colors, the heavier weight cotton that they used on the hoodies for that season would have been perfect for this graphic. But I'll take a crewneck sweater. This one's more of a mid-weight cotton, not as heavy as the hoodies. I really like it for its fit. It's really comfortable. Definitely a lot heavier than the Spring-Summer 2020 crewneck that I have, the Cindy Sherman one, but not as heavy as the hoodies that released in the same season as this crewneck. So yeah, if that kind of gives you an idea, I mean, maybe you don't know what I'm talking about because you don't have any of those pieces I just mentioned, but yeah, no, it's a fantastic piece. Literally every single time I wore it, when I wore it to the office over the top of a button-up shirt, everyone was like, that crewneck is awesome, where can I get it, yada yada yada. And I was like, look, it's yada yada yada, it's from this brand, but it's very hard to find now. And literally now that I've bought it, one of you guys were hitting me up in the comment section saying, hey man, can you help me find a size 5? And I had a look and I can't find a size 5 for this thing anymore. It's like genuinely quite hard to find. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'll keep on the hunt though. If I see one, I'll send it your way. But yeah, I'm very lucky that I picked up the size 5 when I did. I absolutely love it. I would love to pick up the other pieces from this season with this graphic on it, like the fishtail parka. I'd even consider the puffer jacket. I'm considering that one. But yeah, awesome piece. Wore it all the time. Had to mention it in this video today, guys. But yeah, that is all 5 pieces, guys. Lots of undercover. 3 out of 5 pieces were undercover. I mean, ooh, actually, July might be even worse. I'm wearing a lot of it. A lot of it I do have is for the, you know, for the winter season, so it makes sense. I do actually need to pick up some more of their spring-summer stuff, but it's hard to find in the bigger sizes. You find more of their fall-winter stuff from past seasons in my size, but the spring-summer stuff, people hold on to it. So if you do see anything, any season, any piece that is undercover in a size 4 or a size 5, send it my way. Absolutely send it my way. Because I'll probably bookmark it and buy it 5 months down the line. But yeah, no, yeah, seriously. Yeah, well, maybe that'll, you'll probably notice that in spring, summer, I will not be wearing any undercover because, yeah, I just don't have anything that's super lightweight. Oh, I might wear the bomber jacket actually. But yeah, anyway, those are the 5 pieces. Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the pieces. What your favorite ones are, if you own any of the pieces. Yeah, anything at all that you have to say about them, down in that comment section below. Well, that's it, guys. Yeah, that is all 5 pieces for June. I was kind of expecting to wear a lot colder stuff. I'm gonna be real, but yeah, Australian winter, man, different. It's different. I just can't justify. Unless it's nighttime, unless like I'm having drinks at a party around a fire, or like we're going to the pub or something and it's like an outdoor pub, I just can't justify wearing like leather jackets and like heavier outwear all the time, which is unfortunate because I would absolutely love to. I've got these amazing Jeff Hamilton leather like sports jackets, you know, NBA team leather jackets and stuff, and I can't wear them a lot of the time because it's not cold enough. Yeah. It's a bummer because I would love to wear them more. Maybe I'll try and crank them out on purpose this July with just less than half the month left to go. Because, yeah, I don't want to wait till next year to have to break out heaps of the heavy outwear. It sucks, man. It sucks. I would like to wear more of my heavier outwear, but Australia isn't getting colder. It's getting warmer with global warming, so I'm getting less and less opportunities to wear nice layers. Oh, man. That sucks. Anyway, hopefully one day I can wear some more crazier layers like that. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the 5 pieces that I mentioned, guys. Do you like any of them, etc., etc.? And if you have any other further video recommendations for me at all. I mean, this whole series started from a comment from one of you guys. So if you have any recommendations on what you'd like me to do on the channel as well, drop them in that comment section below. But if you would like to see this series continue, you've just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and of course the best indicator of all, if you haven't done it already, a subscribe to the channel. Now, as mentioned in the previous upload, we're trying to hit the new subscriber milestone of 3,405 subs. We are 2 away, guys. 2! You tell 2 mates, they tell 2 mates, and hopefully they tell 2 mates, and maybe we just get 2 of them to sub. If all 6 of them did, oh, that would be sick, but you know how it is, Well, maybe one day they'll all sub, we'll have to see. But hey, if we could hit 3,405 subs before the end of the month, that would be absolutely awesome, guys. That's all I got to say about the pieces, though, guys. Yeah, they're awesome pieces. I love wearing all of them, and I had to highlight them all individually. Even the docks that tear up my feet. Although they tear them up a lot less. We're making progress, you know. Although the progress might slightly be reverted because I am wearing my Converse a lot now. But yeah, we'll have to see how we go, guys. Anyway, that's all the pieces. That's everything I have to say about them. Let me know how you feel about them. And until the next top 5 video, until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, I'll catch you later.